Going online to do a ride along. Came out and came out to a run up store to get my gimbal. I wish I would have left earlier. Unfortunately, I didn't. What time is it? I gotta set this clock. How do hell with that clock. I'll look at the one on my phone. My battery is dead because that stupid door jam switch. It was acting up last night, I guess, and draining the hell out of my battery. My old battery that was supposedly bad over 3 years ago when I bought this truck, and I'm still using it. Had a little corrosion on the positive terminal. It's never had corrosion before, so I was shocked it made it through this winter. And now I'm going to run to Walmart and buy a new battery. I could have bought one from AAA, but they're $157. So let me tell you, all these batteries are made by the same company. There's only 3 companies. It's like Exceed or Excel or something like that. Johnson's the big one that makes most of the batteries for all these car shops and parts stores. And I can't remember the other one. 3 main companies. And I'm not going to spend $157 on a battery I can get for $100 at Walmart, or I know for sure I can get one for this truck. I just looked at it 2 weeks ago at Costco for $99. They'll install it there, but I don't care. I don't get a discount for them installing it, but if they're going to do it, I'll let them at Costco, but I wouldn't let AutoZone or any of those places install my stuff like that. I'd rather do it myself. But I have in the past at Sam's had them install a battery just because you just drop it off and they do it. Letting them know I'm live streaming. Okay. Sorry, that's a text message. Yeah, my truck's been running long enough to get some warm air and coming in here. It's a bit chilly out here tonight. It's damp. And I think I'm going to go out this way. It's sticker park too close to me. I'm debating which Walmart I want to go to. This is my big problem right now. I know for sure the Walmart on Watson's open to 11, but I'm not 100% sure the one that I was near last night when I was out in South County is open to 11. I don't know. What up, Jason? No, I'm not out delivering. I'm going to buy a battery, man. I just had a AAA come and jumpstart my truck. The stupid door jam switch. I was acting up when I was at that bar last night, and I went outside and turned the dome light off. And I remember I turned on the light, my backlight last night, and I think maybe something with that must have happened. I'm not real sure. So I shut that back off. And I know my dome light was turned up. No, it's not on. It's on if I open the door. I can turn it off where it doesn't light up if I open the door. And I didn't have it in that setting. Or I can turn it up where it's on all the time. I can turn that dial all the way up to where it clicks. So I had a dead battery. It had some corrosion on the positive terminal. It's never had corrosion on it. I was really shocked it made it through this winter. I thought for sure I was going to have to get one right as soon as it started to get cold, and it's an Autocraft. I believe it was an AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts battery. It was their Gold series, which it was either a 3 or 5 year warranty. I think when this was bought, they probably still had the 5-year warranty batteries, but I don't know. It's been a good battery to me, considering it was the only thing that tested bad on the vehicle when I bought this vehicle. And the battery's still there, and it's still here. I'm gonna go buy a battery. If it doesn't start when I get out of Walmart, I'm gonna replace it right there in the parking lot. If it does start, I'll replace it tomorrow, because it's kind of cold and nasty out right now. And it's rainy. It's not pouring down rain. Yeah, I brought my jumper box out, my AutoZone brand jumper box, mind you. Luckily, I didn't pay for it. I had a commercial customer, buy it for me. For whatever. I don't know why. He asked me if I wanted it. I'm like, yeah, I need one of these. Mine's I had another one that was going back, because I use a jumper box. I don't need more, but I used a jumper box to power my shower. I have an off-grid shower. I don't have hot water at my house. I don't have gas. I have no heat. I have no furnace. I have no water. I don't have I don't have a stove because I have a gas stove and I don't have gas. So I run a electric cooktop on top of my stove. I make hot water. I never take a cold shower. But I was using a jumper box for a while, for quite a while, to power my shower. Now I'm using a Power Sports battery. It works way better than the jumper box ever did. I just don't have a cigarette lighter plug. I found those cigarette lighter plugs is where I was having the issue. They kept going bad and melting, and usually while I was taking a shower. So all of a sudden my water pump cuts out. That sucks. I got to use a freaking cup to finish my shower. It's a whole routine. I've been doing this for like 4 years now because of the gas company. And I got me, the landlord, my old landlords, and the gas company had some issues. I had issues that my gas bill was too freaking high, and there's somebody else that's tapped into my gas in the building or something. No way I should have an $85 gas bill in July, but that's what was happening, stuff like that. And I questioned it, and I told the gas company I will never pay another bill until you guys figure this out, because there's no way I have an $85 gas bill in July. It's impossible. So I quit paying the bill, and eventually they cut it off. They shut it off. It took them, because that was like I think that was the first July I was in this place. I haven't had 4 years. Yeah, it took them like 2 years to finally cut my gas off. So my bill was over $2,000. I'm like, I'm never paying that. I think I am going to break down here real soon. I got to talk to the new landlords or the management company about this and explain to them why I have not had gas all this time, why it all happened. And I got to talk to the gas company because I'm not going to pay what they wanted me to. I think they've already lowered it down to like $1,200, something like that. But I am stubborn when it comes to utility companies if I think they're screwing me. Like right now, we're getting ready to go into spring here where air conditioners, I use window units, so does a unit below me uses window units, and my electrical hit almost $300. If there's somebody living below me. If there's nobody living below me, my electric bill will be under $100 in the summer. I found this out because of vacancies down below. So that told me somebody's using my electric, and they don't even know they're using it. I'm sure there's shit miswired in the building, and I'm pretty sure the electric they're using is all they're using for a damn window unit. I mean, there was it wasn't really AC season, but this woman that lived below me died, and there wasn't anybody down there for like 4 months, and they weren't even doing any work on it for a couple months. Solid. There's no electric being used downstairs. My electric bill was $12. I've never lived anywhere in my life and had a $12 electric bill. Next bill was like $32. Next bill was like $64 or something like that. That was when landlords were down there cleaning that apartment out, finally getting some work on it. And they started using sporadically a window unit in the middle room, which is what the one I think is tapped into my electric. And I'm not going to stand for it this year. They're going to figure it out, or I'm going to shut the fucking breaker off. that runs that outlet. Only problem is, it also runs the electric in my bathroom and my TV. But it does not run the electric to my streaming rig. So I can still run my AC off of that and my TV. But I still need lights in the bathroom. But I think I'm going to do that. And when she tries to use her AC or whatever downstairs and it's not working because there's no power to the damn plug because I shut my breaker off into my breaker box, I'm going to probably save a bunch of money. I've got them already, man. Oh, yeah. Hey, riddle me this, guys. I was sitting there thinking about this. I don't know. I think all this MacGyver stuff all the time. What do you think would use less gas? A generator driving an electric motor that would power a vehicle, or a gasoline motor that powers a vehicle? Because if I used a generator, like if I yanked a motor out of a car and I put a beefy electric motor made for, like electric vehicles in there and powered it with a generator that runs off of gasoline or even diesel, what do you think would use less gas? I mean, like, I have somewhere to work on a project like that, but I was just thinking about it because I've seen these guys take old Ford Rangers. For years ago, I saw these videos. I haven't looked at them in a while, but they were turning old Ford Rangers into electric trucks, and they just were using shit tons of lead acid car batteries. They weren't really, or they'd even use deep cycle marine batteries and electric motor, and they still had to charge them all up. They had to charge that whole battery bank up. But I wonder if they would have just put a freaking gas generator in the bed of the truck and powered the electric motor right off the gas generator, or run a battery system, and when the batteries get low, the generator kicks on, the Jenny, and charges your battery bank back up and powers the fucking motor. I don't know. I'm sure someone else has thought of this. I don't have original thoughts. Sometimes I think I might have an original thought on some kind of crazy invention, and then, yeah, it wasn't. I think it'd be a cool project, though, if I had the place to do it. Well, I wouldn't turn this F-150 because this is my daily driver. I'd have to have a project, and it wouldn't. I don't know that it would be a full size, just simply because it would. I don't know, why not make it a full size? Why? Yeah, I think you're onto something there. I mean, they just came out with that Ford Lightning full size, like F-150 electric truck. I mean, you got a strong enough electric motor, it'll move this thing along. Find a total Tesla and go freaking buy the motors. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I might Google some stuff on it. But not if I take the motor off, or I'll be without a ride for a little while. Yeah, that Copart, man, don't you have to have a dealer's license or something to buy from there? I was checking it out one night. I can't remember. That was like a year ago. Something held me up from pursuing any vehicles from there. Maybe I don't remember what it was. Something slowed me down, or maybe I saw something shiny and just got sidetracked and never went back. I don't know. Damn, ADD's a bitch. According to my ex-wife, I have it pretty bad. She's a special ed teacher, and I've got some slight OCD and all kinds of other abbreviated names of crap I didn't know what they were. And it was ADD, not ADHD that she said I had. So it wasn't exactly hyper. That definitely no ADD. But she's not the first to tell me that. Well, when I was in second grade, like 89 years ago, they figured something was wrong. It's dark out here. You can tell there's not as many streetlights. I'm out in the county now, heading to Walmart. In second grade, they figured out something was wrong, put me in some kind of special reading class, but I tricked them into thinking that there wasn't anything wrong. They put me back in the regular, because I was a little schemer back then, because I didn't want to be in the special class. I should have stayed in the special class. They may have taught me how to learn a little better. But yeah, I tricked them, but they didn't know about the ADD and all that stuff back then just yet. Like I said, it was like 89 years ago. Oh, I'd have to have a lot of help if I did anything like that because I am not that mechanical. I'm the idea guy. So I had some kids working for me at the silicone stand that were leaving for college. They were going down here to Rolla, whatever college that is, where they've got a great engineering program, and I wanted one of them to become a mechanical engineer, so they could come back and put some of my ideas into real world use for a gizmo for my snow cone stand that I wanted to do. And I'm actually taking Lindbergh to Walmart. I'm taking the long way to Walmart here because I got to go through this clover leaf up here to get on a different highway, and I don't like it when it's wet in this truck for some reason. So I'm going to avoid that way. It's going to take me like 5 minutes longer though. Damn chat won't sit. Well, here's the thing. If I use a generator, I get like a 10,000 watt, or it's like 100 amp. It's a 100 amp generator. Get like a 100 amp generator. That should run any damn electric motor. It's a 10,000 watt. 10,000 watts equals 100 amps. They just make it sound cooler by putting a bigger number there. I just don't know why they don't call it a 100 watt generator. Which I used to have one, but somebody stole it. I only used it one time to power my refrigerator for about 4 hours when the power went out. And then somebody stole it out of my backyard about a month or two later. We had bought that for barbecues when I was in the barbecue business, when we were operating somewhere without electricity. And actually, the event we bought it for wouldn't let us use a damn generator. That's why I said in the barbecue business, we make a little money. We always bought freaking more equipment. That's what me and my buddy Tom I was talking to last night, how we both said it was such an expensive hobby. We had fun. Well, let me tell you, if I buy a total Tesla and that battery's still intact, you bet your ass I'm going to use that. That's that's an expensive battery pack. Ask Jonathan. There's a video out there of a dude in like Norway who bought a Tesla. I don't know how long he had it, but the battery went bad and he had to replace it. It was like $20,000. So instead of replacing the battery, who else? Why not? Why not do what he did? He wrapped explosives around it and had like, I don't know how many different camera points of view and filmed it live on YouTube and streamed it or something and blew it up. Why not? Only way to do it. I think I would have a problem buying a $20,000 battery on a car that's like 3 years old. So it was something like that. It wasn't that old, and the battery goes out, and it's $20,000 repair bill. Fuck that. Let's blow it up. Yeah. Kaboom. I have seen some guys on a YouTube channel. They do some crazy stuff. Took like the Harbor Freight version of a Briggs & Stratton motor and replaced the motor in like a Honda with a pull start motor. They had to make an adapter plate to hook up to the transmission. Rich Rebuilds. I'm not sure of that one. Or is that your buddies with the Copart? He goes to Copart and gets cars. I still haven't went and watched it. It's not popping up on my damn YouTube when I go to bed. And I think 2 nights ago I was all set to watch it. Or it might have been 3 nights. One of those nights, never even picked a video. I fell asleep before I could even decide on something to help put me to sleep. I've had no caffeine. Oh no, I take that back. I had a little caffeine earlier. Oh, he does all Teslas. Well, there's one guy. He does Priuses and stuff like that. He shows you how the hybrids. I don't know who he is. I may have watched Rich Rebuilds. I've watched so many different auto things. Oh wow, this bottle of water tastes like melted snow. I like that. I need to bottle my own water, and that'll be the name of it. Melted Snow. Get you some. I haven't taken my allergy meds today because I keep forgetting them in the truck. My nose is running. I may buy some different allergy meds. Oh shit, I need vitamins and stuff out here. I'm gonna have to hold up because the battery's not an expense I was expecting right this week. Because I've got like $100 shopping list sitting at home on my coffee table for Walmart. Thanks, Streamlabs. That means you guys are chatting enough. You triggered Streamlabs. No, man, I was so freaking lazy today. Every time I'd hit the couch, I kept falling asleep. I was fighting. I think I did end up nodding off for like 40 minutes once. No, I was just no motivation whatsoever. It's one of those days I'm like, and then it came to a point, yeah, I'm not going to work tonight. And then I thought, yeah, I am. I'm going to run up. Well, I also was waiting for my damn package to arrive from Amazon. I think it got there a little after 6. And I don't know when it notified me, but I'm like, all right, I'm going to jump in the shower and go up there as I have my water all ready to go. And I go outside. Yep. Click, 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 click. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, well, that's cool. I just charged my jumper box like last week. And I haven't tried jumping a car with it for a long time. Oh, yeah, I'll be working tomorrow for sure. For sure. But now the jumper box just wouldn't do it. It just went kaputs. It was enough to keep, like, I gotta go back and, damn it, I'm having music issues. I gotta go reset everything in the radio. I'm not doing it now because I'm gonna pull the battery, which means I'd have to reset everything again. All my presets, everything went out. That's why I'm gonna hook a backup battery to that. It needs to run off a rechargeable battery. No, I just figured I'd pop on here for this ride to let you guys know why in the world I'm not out streaming tonight. Because I'm kind of a worker. I like a day off, but then I get mad later thinking I should have went out and made some. You're going the wrong way, you dipshit. That car's going the wrong way. They're in the wrong side of the median. Okay, they figured it out. So all the idiot drivers aren't just in the city of St. Louis. They are also in the county. They're everywhere. Everywhere. I literally just pulled out of McDonald's going up the wrong side of the median. And I had it on camera. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't have it in Road Warrior view. Son of a bitch. See, that's why I kind of like having it in Road Warrior view so nothing ever gets missed. I don't know what the hell door they have open anymore. But for the COVID, I know they only had one entrance open. I don't know if I can get in the secondary door. That's going to be a lot closer to where I need to be. At least the lights are on. The last time I was out here this time of night, all the damn parking, the last several times I've been out here late at night, all the parking lots are off, man. It's dark as hell out here. And I didn't like it. I see no lights on inside her, so... Yep, they've got that locked down. They close here, and I don't know what time it is. Let me look at my other phone. They close in like 45 minutes. I came in here one night after I got off work when I was still at AutoZone, and we closed at 10 o'clock. And usually I was off the door by 10:03 because I'd have everything ready to go. Hell, sometimes I was ready to go at 9:59. But to run the end of day report, you can't do that early. You have to wait till after we're closed. So I literally run it and we'd walk out the door at 10:01 sometimes. Is that the one I want? Nah, that's not the one I want. I'm not used to trying to turn down the park going this direction here. But yeah, I ran out here. You guys better hurry. You got like 22 minutes. And I'm like, I look at the clock. I'm like, dude, it's 10 after 10. Because I just flew up the highway, got here in like 8 minutes. I'm like, it's 10 after 10, man. I got like 50 minutes. What are you talking about, 22 minutes? And there was no lights on in the parking lot. They already had everything shut down. What is this? Oh, that's my McDonald's trash. I looked at my my dasher bag sitting here and saw a bag sticking up. I'm like, oh shit, what'd I forget last night? Yeah, Jason, you didn't log on, man. I live streamed again on my way home from the bar. I don't think you were here. Were you here? I thought only Jonathan was. I could be mistaken, but I made another 17.75 on my way home. I picked up two more deliveries. One of them was $11.75 for the Burger Den, which is Denny's. I delivered that, and the directions were screwed up. It had me trying to go to the back of this dude's building, and it was around front. Oh shit. But yeah, I found him. I dropped it off. Then that got me on the same street as I needed to take to get home. And then I'm on that street, and White Castle was going to be right up on my left coming up, and I got a $6 order from Ubereats for White Castle, that same White Castle, and it was like super close delivery. And I'm like, normally, I wouldn't take that, but it's like right there. It's on my way home at $6. I'm not going to make if I don't take it, because I doubt I'll get another chance to get one on my way home that easy. And there was like hardly any cars in the White Castle drive-thru, and so I went and grabbed it. And then I'm like, what the hell is this here? It's a freaking milkshake from Burger Den. I'm like, well, hell, I got a free milkshake now. I forgot to give the first drop off. I forgot to give him his milkshake. Well, it was in my back cup holder, and I'm like, now I remember I did take my Mobile on the Run cup out at Denny's and set it on the parking lot, so I had a place to put that. And I always almost forget the drink when I put it back there. If I put it right here in my main one, I don't forget it, but that's usually got my soda in it. That's what that spot's for, my soda. Time for some melted snow. But yeah, I ended up the day with 185 and some change after that. I was like, holy shit. I kind of beat last week's 147 a little bit, just a little bit. I just was trying to break 150. Actually, 147, I wanted to hit that and then go a little bit above it. I didn't. Now I got a bigger target next Tuesday. I'm gonna have to work a little harder. Well, I won't have a truck inspection and DMV shit to deal with, but that all went a lot quicker than expected. Well, the inspection took a little longer. I'm gonna have to, man. It's gonna have to be my target next Tuesday. It's $200, but as long as I get out and do lunch and don't slack off at home, I should have no problem at 200. I mean, I did 100. DoorDash was I did like 85 on both, and I did like 8 deliveries with Uber and 10 on DoorDash, and did about the same amount of money because I make more money with Uber. Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured you knew more about that story than I did, Jonathan. I can't remember what kind of battery this truck takes. Hey Google, what battery group size goes in a 2007 Ford F-150 5.4 Triton? I think it's a 75.
Here's information from Firestone Complete Auto Care.
Don't care about Firestone, just tell me the number. I think it's a 75 group size. Pretty sure. If not, it's a 65. It's a 65. 65 is the number. Take my driving glasses off. Damn. You guys ever see me on here with green eyes? That means I have way too much to drink. Tell me to get the hell home and get off the air. Don't take any deliveries. My eyes will change to hazily green if I'm pretty tanked. I won't take that. I don't know, $3 or $4 a mile I might. That's gonna be one hell of an expensive Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it's 65. That's what I'm looking for. 65. I'm sure they'll have something back there for me to look at. Yeah, a lot of Explorers, Mustangs, and Ford pickups are all that same 65. And probably some Excursions and stuff like that, unless it's a diesel. Did I miss anything? I think I kind of kept up with it. I really hope this truck starts when I get back out here. It's not like I just ran it for 5 minutes. I mean, I ran it long enough down there talking to the guy that put it in, Floyd. Um, when I got in, it was hot. I could get hot air coming out of the vents. We let it run. We bullshitted for about 10, 15 minutes. Good 10, 15 minutes. But man, we knew it's weird. I don't know this guy. We probably crossed paths so many years ago, so many times, because he was a doorman for a guy I used to. Well, I still know him. I just don't. He was kind of a mentor to me for running bars because the guy's ran several successful bars over the years. The guy's a wicked genius when it comes to making a bar make money and keep the riffraff out at the same time and make it successful. He just has ways of doing it. So I listened to everything he ever had to say to me. It's all in my head still. Hell no, man. No, I only got one key. I went to get another key made for this, but the key before you even get it cut's $100. It's got a transponder in it. But yeah, I was talking to this guy, man, and he that Hooters I went to last night, I was saying it used to be a place many, many years ago called Fantasies, and it became Impressions, but we called it Infections, and it turned into Hooters, and it's been that way ever since. And it was Infections like right when I turned 21. I was in there as an underager. I don't know if I was ever in there legally as a 21-year-old. But this guy Floyd, this guy Bill Stacks was called Stacks. He owned Impressions, and this guy Floyd worked for Stacks way back then, all the way back. I'm like, shit, I was just at that Hooters last night telling this story to my viewers, and that's just so funny. And he knew the Blarney Stone. He loves their wings. I'm like, oh yeah, they have great wings. I've used the same wings in several places I've worked over the years. Because me and the GM, we go back to the 80s. Me and him worked together back in 1987. The owner, or the GM at the Blarney Stone I was at last night. So yeah, I've used a lot of the same menu items as them over the years at other places. Oh, does he? I never shopped around very much. I forgot. I think AutoZone actually had the key. I'd have to order it for cheaper, but I'd still have to go get it cut. I don't know what it costs to get it cut. It can't be that damn much. And I'm just, after I saw the price, I'm like, well, I'm just going to treat this one key like the golden egg. I'll never lose it. I thought about getting into being a locksmith many years ago, but I never did. I don't know why. I just thought it'd be kind of neat. That and gunsmithing. I don't really know a whole lot about guns, but I'd love to be a gunsmith. Oh, that liquid snow tasted good. Yeah, I never even asked them at Lowe's how much it was going to cost to do all that. I just saw just the initial cost of the key is $99 just for the key. And I'm like, oh shit, is this right? Yep. They've got a machine now. You just stick the key in there. You don't need to call anybody over, but that doesn't always work. At least not for me. So I just had house keys copied at Home Depot not too long ago, and that thing would not work for me at all. I had to call somebody over. He used there was two different machines. He used the other machine because some lady was copying like 18 keys, and I didn't have time to wait for that shit. Yeah, I found a house key in my wallet last night looking for something else. I'm like, oh shit, that's where I put that spare key. Totally forgot I had that in there. That thing's been in there for like 4 years. I did not even know it was there. Or, I don't know if I've had this wallet 4 years. I transferred it and didn't even think about it. Oh, well, I'm going to head in there and get this damn battery. I don't know if I'm going to get anything else but the battery. I'm trying to visualize my... Oh, I think I'm going to get a neti pot. You know what a neti pot is? No, I'm not taking you guys into Walmart. Not tonight. I just got to go back there and get that. Tomorrow, I have to go get my package from the grocery store because it's not going to be open when I get back home. Then I got to go to Home Depot or Lowe's, one of the two, get some PVC. I'm going to make the little thing for my gimbal. That's what's coming, the gimbal, so it keeps the phone from shaking when I'm filming. And I'll be able to spin that thing around, I think. It's not going to be like on a, well, it's going to be mounted, but the mount itself actually will move and it keeps it level and whatever. It's got to like, you got to, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get it. Yeah, it's a 65. I knew it was 65 or 75. I couldn't remember. Um, it's a, what the hell's flickering? Oh, okay. There's something behind me. But I've seen it in the tail, a reflection in the tail light in front of me, and I thought I was hoping it wasn't like my headlight flickering or something. When's your birthday, Jonathan? AAA didn't even ask me about COVID or any of that. In fact, I don't even know my AAA number. I had to call. I just called and hit 0, and I talked to somebody, and I said, "Yeah, I don't know my number. That's why I'm calling. That's why I didn't punch my number in." And the last place I was at, I waited till it finally told me to hit 0. I said, "I know I have an account because you guys debited it from the money from my account." I told them I threw the card away because I thought the auto service went away with my insurance when they canceled my insurance for no fucking reason. So I threw the AAA card away, and then here, I finally caught it. That's been probably two. Last year, I probably didn't catch it. I didn't even know they debited my account for it. This year, I caught it, and I'm like, well, shit. I've had this AAA, and I just talked about it on here like a couple days ago. I'm like, I've never needed it ever. Why the hell do I need it? And then to not have a dead battery. Well, I only called them because I knew I had it. If I didn't, I was gonna check State Farm. I think I've got 24-hour roadside assistance with State Farm, and I could have got somebody to come from that. I mean, I can leave this on here, and you guys can keep chatting on here. I don't care. I'll just drop it down below. I'm not gonna leave my phone sitting up here. I just don't want to have two phones to keep track of in there. Yeah, I'll just leave it running. It's not gonna eat too much battery. Tonight was the very first time I've ever used AAA for anything. Uh, it was the very first time I've ever used roadside assistance basically for anything. Because tow trucks I've used in the past, I had that hookup with my cousin for years. Now, when I was younger, I did have towing on my insurance, and I had a vehicle towed. It wasn't like I needed a jump start or anything, so I've never needed a service besides towing. Ever. Ever, ever. But yeah, I'll leave it there. You guys can chat. I don't care. I'm just gonna tuck the phone down like I do, and throw a towel or something over it so nobody sees it. Um, I'm not far from the. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'll turn it. I'll turn it. I'll flip it over. Yeah, I'll just leave it running. I don't care. If you guys are here, you're here. Yeah, I'm in a better area in the city, but this Walmart draws people out of the city to it, so I got to be kind of weary of my stuff. I'll be back. I'm gonna run here and get this shit done. I need my other phone. I'm back. I don't know if anybody's there. Got the battery. Couldn't really get anything else because I had to pee. Whew. It is nippy out here. I hope to God this truck starts. All right. Yeah. Anybody here still? Oh, yeah. Crossing my fingers. Yeah, like a champ. Yeah, it's stupid, dome. And I just left it on again. No, I think that light in back that I flipped on had something to do with it. I made sure it's off now. It won't even come on. I don't know what it had to do with it. Oh, there's my other phone. Yeah, they had a lot of shit in the clearance aisle I wanted to go check out. Unfortunately, I had to pee, so I shot back. You know, Walmart has the automotive department back there. Grabbed a battery. Then I ran to the back of the store because I knew there was a bathroom right there. And a little crazy lady in there cleaning it wouldn't let me use the bathroom. Said I had to go all the way up front. I'm like, can I use the ladies' room? No, you have to go all the way up front. And then some dude just runs in the ladies' room. I'm like, well, some dude just ran in there. And I kept trying. I wanted to go get a pizza or something. And I'm like, no, I gotta pee. And it was like 11:43 when I got up by the checkout lane. Then I had to run to the bathroom. Shit. But I got the battery. It's a $12 cord charge here. It's $18 everywhere else for the most part. I'll get that back when I bring the old battery back. And then I got to look into getting a battery isolator thing for charging a second battery. I'm going to install a second battery in my bed back there and run a cooler, an igloo cooler that runs all the time. Once it gets warm. If I start doing Instacart and stuff, I basically have an onboard refrigerator on here. And I've already got the second battery. I've got an Optima battery, one of them yellow tops, out of a Prius. 129, man, it went up. I may bring it back. I'm not sold on this battery just yet because I'm almost positive they have one at Costco. I bought it just in case I have an issue between now and the time I get to Costco. If I install it, I bought it. I haven't installed it. It's sitting in my passenger seat, and I got the receipt in my pocket. Chances are I'm going to run up to Costco tomorrow, just have them install one for $100. It'd be just as good a battery, but it's $30 cheaper. And then I'll run down to Walmart right afterwards and return this one. I just threw it on my MasterCard. I didn't technically buy it even yet. It's on credit. Because I had a good feeling it was going to start, and I'll probably return it. This is just peace of mind right now. Therefore, if I come out tomorrow, my freaking truck won't start. I'll jump start it off of this battery. I won't install it. I will jump start it somewhere. I didn't have a chance to look at jumper cables in there. I think I have a set somewhere, but I have no freaking clue where they are. But I have the alligators off my old Harbor Freight jumper box, and I dismantled that and stripped it from good parts, like those clamps. I can jimmy rig those up to this battery sitting in my passenger seat and make a jumper box out of it, just for a one-time jump. What up, Crypto Joey? I don't care what they say about Instacart. I'm gonna try it out. I mean, if everybody hates it and they quit and everybody's not using it, well, just think there should be more shops available for me to go make money with on it. But it's not just that. I mean, if I have any cold deliveries, I've already got the igloo cooler that plugs into the cigarette lighter. I just got to resurrect it, find the parts that I don't know if I put it back together or not. I know I took it apart when I thought it broke, but it was actually the power supply that broke, not the cooler. Didn't know that. So I don't know if I put everything back together, but if I didn't, I know where I got the parts. And I'll just have to figure out how everything goes back together. What I have apart, I don't even know. Or I'll just chuck it and go buy another one. Happy birthday, Jonathan. I asked you earlier about your birthday. I didn't ever see it pop up. I'm reading. It actually popping up. I'm going to start heading back home. I'm hungry. Well, I'm going to be hungry. I'm not exactly hungry right now. I had a snack right before the guy got there to jumpstart my truck. I still don't understand how they said you had COVID. I don't even know where that came up. And I just asked the girl in there, I'm like, is there any Walmarts open past 11 anymore? I mean, why the fuck not? And she kind of said she thinks it's a law. There's some law or something you get fined if you're open past 11. I'm like, I haven't heard of that. Bars don't get fined. What's up, Hiram? What's up, Hiram? I flipped it back to ugly view. Now I'm going to go to road warrior view. Ugly view being me. So I'm getting ready to drive. I wanted to look at some wiper blades when I was in there too. I wanted to see if they got the silicone blades yet and what they cost if they do. Because, I mean, you can see my blades work pretty good. They're over 3 years old. No, I just came out to Walmart to get a battery. I came out to, I went to leave earlier to go pick up a package from my Amazon locker. My truck wouldn't start, so I had to call AAA. And it just fired right back up after I came out of here. So I just got a battery from here for now. I'm going to return it after I go to Costco and have one installed for $30 less. I have Boch Icon blades. I don't know what that is. The rim to the lug nuts, I'm assuming that's who Raymond is. He's a rim. Yeah, I've never heard of that, man. Never, ever have I heard of that. I remember you saying that last night, and I'm like, I've never heard of that. You're cursed, Jonathan, with these car problems this year. All right, I'm getting mobile. Taking a different way back. I don't feel like jumping on the highway up here. I don't like the highway right up here. They got really bad turns. Hey, there goes the girl that checked me out. She's already leaving. You know, another thing, they were claiming they were using, all these stores were closing early, now that I think about this, to restock. Well, why the fuck aren't the shelves ever stocked? Answer me that. I'm sure you all shop around once in a while, and they're always stocking in the daytime. Well, what are they doing at night when they got these stockers in here? I know that one of my grocery stores I go to, they're fairly stocked all the time. They have overnight stockers that actually stock. But Walmart, on the other hand, even when they're open 24 hours, man, people, they're always in your way stocking if you come up here at night like me. And they're still doing it. And there's people in there working right now stocking. I don't get it. I've never been able to figure that out. Hell, they blocked me in the clearance aisle one night when I was here at this Walmart. There was a big pallet full of shit at one end of the clearance aisle, and I'm way down by it, looking at clearance shit, and then all of a sudden they put a pallet full of 6 foot tall other shit at the end I walked in, and I was in the middle. I'm like, hey, fuckers, you just blocked me in here. Yeah, this is the way I wasn't able to go home before from here. I had to jump on the highway because I had those expired plates. God damn, there's 4 cops at the Waffle House. Oh, what's going on there? I should go get a waffle. I didn't think of that. Waffle Houses might be open 24 hours. I didn't even turn it on. I don't know. Well, there are certain municipalities like that up here, Jason, like this Bella Villa that I avoid like a plague. I don't like driving through there if I'm 100% legal everything. because they're such dicks. And the amount of money the revenue they make off of freaking traffic violations, you think they could fix the road that goes through there. It's one of the roughest roads in St. Louis County. I'll have to drive on there. Oh, that's Captain Z's. I'm trying to find a liquor store on this road. It's called Royals Liquor. And I thought it was in this little strip plaza I just passed, but that was called Captain Z's. And the other place I was thinking it is technically not on this road, so it can't be that. Hey, we're passing the banquet hall I got married in, Royal Orleans. This bar I ran back in the 90s up here, it'll be on the right. It's a different bar now, but that banquet hall that I got married at, I just passed. The dude that owned it or ran it, I think he owned it. Forrest Miller was his name. His name's actually Forrest. Kind of an eccentric guy, but loved our pizza. Just loved our pizza. And they had some big Boy Scout thing going on down here one night, and they booked our bar to make all the pizzas. I had to shut the kitchen down up here. I had my cooks I manned the oven room because the oven wasn't in the kitchen. It was actually, this oven we had was a tank, man. It was huge. Not a conveyor oven either. It was like a brick oven, big ass oven. But we pumped out 132 pizzas in 3 hours. And I had runners. I had a kitchen crew assembling the pizzas. They would bring them to me, and I'm throwing them in like crazy in the oven, and boxing them. And I had 4 drivers running them back and forth. 132 pizzas. That's what it was. I think it was in 3 hours, 3 or 3.5 hours. I don't remember. It was crazy. My hands were like literally cooked the next day. Like cooked. They were red. They looked sunburned from because you can't just put a pizza in there and leave it till it's done. You got to constantly it's like it's alive, man. You got to spin it around until everything's bubbling in the middle. That's when the pizza's done. And then we cleaned up the mess and went and did shots at the bar. I told my cook back then, Linda, I'm like, hey, I got an order. It's going to be like 132 pizzas in like 3 hours. Can you handle that? And she's like, I quit. I'm like, no, I'm kidding. I wouldn't put that all on you. I'm gonna get all of our cooks together that work in this kitchen. I'm even gonna come back and help. I'll cook them all and box them and cut them. You guys just have to. I'm gonna have an assembly. I already figured it out. I'm gonna have an assembly line, and I'm gonna use these 4 people. They're gonna be my runners. They're gonna be running back and forth, delivering them because it was right down the street. It's crazy. It worked off. We pulled it off. It worked out that we pulled it off. Well, I didn't know how many pizzas it was going to be exact. We just kept making them. I made sure I had enough stock for everything. Had enough pizza shells, everything. What up, Robert? How you doing tonight, my friend? Motor boating. I can't. Oh, yeah, the music still isn't playing, is it? Got a new battery sitting here in my passenger seat, Robert. Dogecoin's doing good. What? Did it hit 12 cents? I haven't looked. I looked this morning or last night. I don't remember. Just shaking my head at it. Holy shit, 14 cents. Holy shit. Wow. No, I had an idea. I was thinking, man, the whales, this is an opportunity that the whales could take advantage of with Dogecoin because, you know, it's a popular crypto. Man, they could buy the shit out of it and start driving that price up. And that momentum with it, I mean, it's been a while since it screwed everybody. So it might get a lot of people jumping back on that Dogecoin train and really drive that price back up. But it's going to have to take the whales to do that and just drive it till, you know, hopefully it gets like the 67 cents so I can sell the last of mine and not lose any money. and then just let it dump again. Yeah, I still haven't filed my taxes. I got to get everything together. I have my W-2s from AutoZone. It's the 1099 stuff I got to put together from the crypto exchanges. I may talk to somebody to see if it's even worth it because of how little. I mean, I was pretty small scale. I didn't have a whole lot of losses. Didn't have a whole lot of gains. I'm pretty sure my losses might outweigh my gains by a couple dollars, literally like a couple dollars, or I might be on the positive side by a couple dollars. And then I got to figure out the Ubereats from December. That's got to be thrown in with that too. But how I do think I quit AutoZone a little too late, like literally a couple weeks too late. So I could have potentially qualified for earned income credit, but I think I'm just over their cap. And if you don't know what earned income credit is, it really works out with people with children a lot better. They get a bunch of extra money on their taxes. Well, if you're single with no kids and your income's low enough, you can qualify and they can turn your $600 refund into like a $1,200 refund possibly. I used to qualify for it for years when I was bartending because most of my pay was not tracked. It was tips. So my bartender pay was legit, but it was actually low enough to get me always qualified for earned income credit. You don't qualify for it until you're 25. You can't do it until you're 25. And I'm trying like hell to dig a water out of my fucking case of water in the back, and I can't find a hole in the case to grab one out of it. Come on. I got too much crap in the way. God damn it. I cut a hole in the top of this damn thing. I can feel a bottle. I need a drink. Ugh, got one. Now my arm's cramped up from twisting it backwards. I'm no contortionist. But what's cool about earned income credit, you actually really get a true refund because you get extra money. Because the refund, it's your money. It's not like the government's giving you anything. You just overpaid on your taxes. You're getting your overpayment back. Oh, that's better. So if you ever owe on your tax, that means you underpaid. It's raining. I'm not even getting off at the normal exit. I would get off because I don't like going that route when it's raining because I gotta merge onto a different highway, and that whole intersection's a bitch when it's raining. I just passed my old work, the old AutoZone. This is weird actually taking the whole day off. I'm telling you, if my battery wouldn't have screwed up, I probably would have came out and ran around for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I kind of don't want to do it. It's raining, it's cold. I don't want to get out this shit now. I just bought a neti pot. I want to clear my head out. If you don't know what a neti pot is, it's like a little tea kettle that you put warm water in, and you put this little packet of salt stuff in it. It makes it like saline solution. And you stick the neti pot in one nose hole, tilt your head down, and tip the bottle up till the water in it starts running out your other nose hole, and it cleans out your whole like sinus cavity. But if you ever want one, just go to Walmart and get the their brand, that Equate is it's just half the price of the real brand, the Neti Pot brand. And yeah, Robert, don't you have some dependents you can claim? That'll help you out. I'm not sure how California does all that stuff. I do know I've got friends that made a whole lot of money on that stimmy check shit because of their kids. Like 29 grand. I hear I get a $1,400, $1,200 check. They got 29 grand. I'm like, holy shit. Claim their grandkids. Hey, I never thought about that when I was younger. I always avoided women with kids. Well, I would play around with them, but I wouldn't get too serious with them because they already had trophies, luggage, whatever, baggage, whatever you want to call it. Never thought about it back then, but if I would have hooked up and married one of them, man, I would have had instant dependents to claim on my taxes, man. I could have been making better money on taxes because of her kids. Oh man, I'm yawning. That's good. I bought some melatonin when I was there too. I've never tried this melatonin to put me to sleep or help me sleep. I couldn't find other vitamin stuff I was looking for, and I had to pee, so I probably looked right at it and didn't see it because I hadn't picked up my battery yet at that point. I'm almost to my exit. I'll probably come on live on the mic on the inside on the crypto stream, so I get sleepy enough. I have to get to sleep early tonight because I'm going to run up to Costco tomorrow and get a battery. I'm not going to knock myself out. Well, if I take that melatonin and I'm already tired. See, that's the problem. I go to bed and I'm tired. I know I'm tired. I'm falling asleep on the freaking couch tired. Then I go to bed and can't fall asleep for 4 hours. And at one point in time, I used to always watch a lot of TV in my bed. So it was harder for me to fall asleep because in my mind, in my subconscious, bed wasn't for bed. It wasn't for sleeping. It was for watching TV. So I don't do that anymore. I don't even turn the TV on in the bedroom. In fact, it blew up, and I put my living room TV in my bedroom and never hooked it up. And I bought a new TV for the living room. But now I only go to my bed when it's ready for bedtime to sleep, and I have a hell of a time falling asleep. Even if I take sleep aids, man, like regular sleep aids I don't take the full dose. I only take a half a dose. Figure if I'm already tired, hey, there's a lake. I should go night fishing. Nah. Yeah, there's that park right by my house that I go fishing at once in a while. Where I caught the crappie. They don't stock with crappie. Yeah, what I'm doing with this Walmart battery, I've done this before. Went and bought a battery that I didn't have any intentions on installing until I got to a place that I get the battery I want and save money. Had the Walmart battery been $100, I mean, I probably would have just installed it myself right tomorrow. But I know I just saw that Costco battery like within a month ago for $99. If it went up, then I won't get one at Costco, and I'll put this one in. But in case, yeah, you can't see the screen shaking, Robert. I see this. I can see the screen shaking on my side. You said you never noticed it's shaking while I'm driving. You don't see that? It's bouncing all over the place here. I know it's got some built-in thing to help eliminate that. The Android shit does. But that gimbal will help out a whole lot, I'm hoping. Damn. You're losing your car. When I was at the license bureau, I was talking with the girl there. I go, yeah. She said, "You live in the city here, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I live in the city." I go, as much as I complain about it all the time, I'm so spoiled by things in the city, being such close proximity to everything. I mean, for a while, if somebody wanted me to go somewhere, I'm like, "Oh no, that's like way far away." They're like, "It's like 20 minutes." I'm like, "Yeah, it's like really far away." It's like anything more than 10 minutes away from me. I was like, "Oh my God, it's so far." Because I'm spoiled of everything being like 5 minutes away from me. I go, and then I said to her, I'm like, "And where else can you drive around on expired tags for over a fucking year and not get in trouble?" And she's like, "Yeah, I know, right?" I'm telling you, this is the most friendly DMV chick I've ever dealt with. She was probably maybe late 20s, early 30s, black girl. I was like, did I see the fucking dog? Oh. There was a dog in my alley when that guy was, he'd already jump started my truck. It was running by that point. I didn't recognize the dog. Three of those stools are gone. One of the padded ones is still there. Anyway. But no, she was really cool, and I said that, yeah, where else can you drive around for a year on expired license plates and not get pulled over? I go, but I'm out in the county in Richmond Heights 2 weeks into January, and I get pulled over and get a warning, which I've never received a warning for that ever before. Last night I did see another set of valid, unexpired, not expired temp tags. That's 3 I've seen recently, but I see temp tags every day. Lots of them, and they're all expired. And not just like by 10 days. I'm talking like over a year. They've been driving on these temp tags for over a year. And on this very truck, I drove on my temp tags for a year before I finally went and got real license plates for it. And then I let those license plates expire. Because when I don't even remember what kept me from doing it. It wasn't like I didn't have the money. I had the money. I lacked time. I know that. I know I'm going to make sure I turn this damn dome light off tonight. Yeah, I've been eyeballing, looking at batteries anyway. I knew I was going to get one soon. And my battery's still good. Oh shit, man, Robert, my Chevy Silverado I drove that for 4 years. I never had plates put on there. I never registered it. I never insured it. And my damn driver's license expired while I had it, probably for about 2 years. The last 2 years I had it, I didn't even have a driver's license. It expired when I was laid up. I didn't know it expired till I needed it. I needed my license I needed to get a divorce decree from the big courthouse area here. And they said my shit was expired. I had to go to... So I ran down to the driver's license office, and literally 4 days, it was expired for 4 days too long, and I had to get a state ID, I needed something to go get that divorce decree, and I couldn't get a driver's license because I had to go retake the whole test. In fact, I'm even turning my headlights off. Window tint's legal here. Well, not the front window, but they don't write tickets for it, which aggravates me. I don't like people with front tinted windows. Well, the whole reason for window tint being illegal, especially reflective tint, was sometime back in the late 70s, maybe early 80s. A cop walked up to a car with that reflective tint, and the passenger shot and killed the officer straight through the glass. The cop had no idea the guy's sitting in here with a gun. At least that's the stories I heard when I was younger. But I can't believe people drive with those dark tinted windows. The windshield. This girl that worked in our commercial parts department for a while at AutoZone lived over in Illinois, and I think Illinois, yeah, you're allowed to tint that window because people used to have Illinois plates and live over here, but they somehow register a vehicle in Illinois so they could tint all their windows. That was back in like the late 80s, early 90s. But I told her, don't you have isn't it a bitch to see out at night? Because I know just my rear window being tinted in a vehicle, when I'm trying to back up, I can't see shit. It's like, no, it's not bad at all. I'm like, you're full of shit. There's no fucking way. It's like wearing dark sunglasses at night. You can't see. So I definitely, personally, I have issues with people driving around on the streets that I'm on at night when they're basically wearing sunglasses. You can't see. What, different car at night? All right, I'm gonna end this. I'll hop on in there once I get inside. I'm at home. I hope nobody steals this car battery off my passenger seat. I'm gonna throw some like shit on it. I gotta find my club. Gotta find my club. I already turned those lights. Oh no, I did now. Yeah, I'll be on the crypto stream. I already reset it, so I don't have to reset it for a little while. I got to check the time on it. Well, the switch seems to be working right now. All right, I'm into this. I'll see you guys inside. Oh, shit, we got 7 thumbs up. Rock and roll. We'll see you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you very much.